I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my forecast for you, Virgo, for the week of September the 12th. I have a new website now too, under the name of jenniferangel.com. Go figure. Yes, I just got the rights back for my domain, so we've had a little bit of a makeover. I hope you like it. I'm also clearing the schedule now to do some personal private readings, particularly as Jupiter has just moved into Libra. So what I talk about here is the solar chart, but if you're interested in knowing how it's going to affect you in your personal natal chart, you can go into the personal reading section on the site and book either a 30 or a 60-minute reading. Okay, so Jupiter has been in your sign. It moves like it's spent about a year, 30 months in each sign. So it's moved into the solar second area of your chart, and this is your material wealth monetary area. Now, when Jupiter is in the sun, I have had a number of Virgos say to me, like, really, it has not been a fabulous time. It is a time of opportunity when Jupiter is in your sign, and sometimes when opportunities come along, something else has to go. It's hard to layer more in your life. So for an opportunity to come in, it means something else goes and it opens up the gateways. Okay, you know what they say, one door closes, another one opens. Sometimes that door has to close for the other one, the next one to open. So that can, in that sense, yes, it can present a hard time. But with Jupiter in your solar second house, this is really the area of your chart where you can get a return from your input. Let's hope so. Anyway, that's the theory. And Venus is in there at the moment as well, and Venus is the planet of love and money. So this really, with these two together, it's a really positive vibe, and coming up to the end of this year, then it's great. Now also at the end of this week on the Friday, we have another eclipse. So we're right in the middle of two eclipses at the moment. So we've got the lunar eclipse coming up, and for the lunar eclipse, it's a full moon, which means the sun and the moon are directly opposite each other, and the sun is in your sign, the moon is opposite in your relationship area. So it can be, it's pretty intense energy. In fact, this month has been pretty intense. I've certainly been feeling it. And so right opposite you, it's about relationships. It's like your love zone, connecting with people. So it can bring about changes. It can bring things out sort of sudden as well. The lunar energy can be quite sudden, can come out of the blue. So, but it really is a indication of better things to come and new things to come, and it allows you to close the door on some things. That doesn't mean to say you're going to walk away from anyone or you're going to have a major split up. It can mean that you can close the door and get a resolution on a situation or an attitude or something that's been going on. Okay, fine, we don't have to tackle that again. Let's just leave that and move on and step into a lighter, brighter sort of essence. All right, now there are a number of or three actually aspects with Mars. A number is sort of more than two. I think two's a few, isn't it? So Mars is in your home and family area, and we have two squares, one from Sun and one from Mercury, both in your sign. Now Mercury is still retrograde, so that sort of puts a little bit of confusion on there. So be careful around discussions around home or family arena, that you're not being too rash. You want to step back and think about things for a while, and even though you're a mutable sign, you have definite ideas and you're very creative, but as always, if you can work in with other people, then, as they say, two heads are better than one type thing, okay? So there's a little bit of compromise that can come off from there, but the point is, I think, with Mars and the squares and Mercury being retrograde, is to try to be assertive and not give too much that you feel uncomfortable, but don't step over into aggressive, because they're the two sides of Mars, assertive and aggressive, okay? And then we do have an opposition right at the end of the weekend between Uranus and Venus. So it's certainly a lot going on. That's to do with monetary matters and your self-worth. It's very important that you feel worthy of whatever you want to attract to your life right now, Virgo. Okay, so no, less worrying and no self-doubts and no negative self-talk, all right? Okay, love and luck to you. I do hope it's a good week. I do hope it's a good year coming up for you. We'll see you next week.